today's show of I Am Possible. This is a very special show of My Dream Entertainment, and I'm your host, Dr. Nisha Sundaragopal, Dr. Sun. We have today in our program, I Am Possible, a very beautiful diva, a very tall woman, stunningly beautiful. And she had been a heartthrob and she captured all of our hearts during our Miss Bharat USA national pageant. And she's the winner of Mrs. Bharat USA and our title holder of the winning grand title of all the states is Meenal Manikandan. And let me have her and invite her to our show. Hi, Meenal.
Hey Nisha, hello. How are you?
I am doing good. It is such a pleasure to have you on our studio set today. Hi.
Equally, I'm very honored, and it's my pleasure to be sharing the screen with you today.
Awesome. That is so sweet. And we are having a similar tiaras.
Yeah, I'm so fond of this.
Yes, I know you got a taller one. So this one is the peacock tiara. I always call it as the peacock throne of Shah Jahan, right? It's very famous from India. So it makes us feel like, hi, I'm the my dream diva.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me, share us about your experiences with this amazing platform of created by Rashmi ji and Janak ji and our wonderful CEO, and she's a great woman entrepreneur. Please share us your experiences. I know you participated like 7 times, just like Gajni Mohammed, right? Go ahead, share with us, and we are all excited to hear from you.
Yeah. Actually, I've been waiting for this opportunity to, share all my wonderful experiences throughout this journey. And first of all, my huge thanks to Rashmi ji and Janak ji and for this My Dream Entertainment platform, because it has not only, given me this crown, this title, but it has helped me in several other ways. To Today, I'm a better version of myself across this, all the experiences which I have gathered, which I've gained, participating in several shows, pageants, every opportunity that My Dream TV has, offered to me and many of us who have been contesting along with me. So first of all, a huge thank you. You don't even know how much you've changed so many of our lives in several different ways. It doesn't mean that you have to be always the winner, as Rashmi ji says. Every single exposure, every single opportunity we have got here has influenced us a lot in many different ways, and only in the betterment for our own self. So first of all, thank you so much for that. And yeah, today I'm the winner of Mrs. Bharat USA, but I have had a long journey towards it. It is not like you just walk across a pageant and you just win, but it has a lot of determination, a lot of courage, a lot of efforts, a lot of time, and a lot of people who helped me behind this crown. And one of my main the person who has influenced me towards this would be Rashmi ji. I'm forever indebted to her, and thank you so much for all the encouragement and support you've given me throughout. Because whenever there has been a time when I've lost too, so I used to ask her. I don't go and ask her why I didn't win. I've always asked her what should I be better. Where I should work myself up on. So those small things have helped me develop myself in so many possible ways. And moving towards the show, I will share the complete journey towards the crown.
Awesome. That is so sweet. That is so nice. So when the moment, the day of the contest, right? I mean, until you win the title, the Mrs. Bharat USA, right? It's like the final title. So, what was your thoughts in your brain? Like, I mean, we are going to be confident, like, yes, I'm going to do it well. And of course, we'll be sportive. Either we win, we lose. But did you think you were going to win?
Obviously, right? Like when you put yourself on stage, and especially to be judged by so many people, you might be some whatever, so many things you've achieved in life. You have been, what do you say? You've accomplished so many things, but still, when you're putting up on stage, You're there to be judged along with so many other beautiful contestants. And this time the finale was set on fire. Each and every contestant who competed with me were so talented, were so unique, and they were. I actually made so many good friends with so many of them during the pageant. So always the nervousness is always there, though you might be confident, you might be strong. But the thing I always look forward is I'm going to give my best, and whatever it comes out, I'm going to work on it, or I'm going to cherish it, or I'm going to make use of it. So those are the things that always run in my mind, and I am a person who always thinks I should never give up, and I don't. So I always try to give my best. I think those are the two things. Nervousness is always there, but when you have a positive attitude towards whatever the end result is, and you're ready to take it, or work towards what you want your better the next step to be, then I think you're prepared for it.
Awesome, very nice. And I always feel that this is for the viewers. What I would always say is we all put our best, right? Like 30 of us or 40 of us or 60 of us in a contest. Mm-hmm. We all do our best, but sometimes the winning, you should have that little luck factor to be getting onto that final winning tiara. This year we have Miss Sandhu winning our Miss Universe title, right? So that we had the luck. Everybody did good, but then it's something like, yeah, we need to have a little bit of that and God's blessings to get that final. And I'm so happy that you won, and you make all of us proud. And especially I come from the very similar state of yours from back home, Tamil Nadu, and that makes me more proud and cherish your winning. And especially in an era where Kamala Harris, the vice president of this country, yay, she is from Tamil Nadu too. So it is the year of Tamil people, right? I mean, that's something beautiful. So which city were you from, Tamil Nadu, like from origins?
Yeah, I'm from Coimbatore. I was born and brought up in Coimbatore, but my native is from Chettinad, back in the suburbs of Tamil Nadu. But yeah, I call my hometown as Coimbatore. And I'm so proud to say that I'm a Tamilian. Mm-hmm. We generally, like, we're very conservative. We are very, sticking on to the traditional side of a standard of living. And we are not much exposed to the fashion or the beauty world and all those things. Even growing up, I always wanted to do this, do that, but I've always done whatever I wanted to with whatever opportunities I've always grabbed or got. But I was not totally into the fashion world or beauty or all these things. But coming here, and I have 2 kids and they're teenagers.
And you look amazingly, stunningly slim. I've seen your pictures, man, you rock. So you have to, the next question would be like, let's hold on to the next question a little bit later, but like my next question is already like, what do you do to keep yourself fit? But keep going.
Yeah, and as you said, being a Tamilian, there are so many odds, there are so many thought process before putting yourself onto this kind of a platform, because what she might think, what you might think. But I've always followed my dreams and taken my step across, not being worried what he or anybody might think. But luckily, and by God's grace, my entire network, my friends, my family, everybody's been so much of given me so much of support, so much of encouragement. And though they may not be physically there with me in all the pageants or all the things which I do, but they're always, they're been with me, like, by heart, and sending the wishes, and I represent them, all of them.
And let me tell you something. My Dream Entertainment, it is totally values the whole the qualities of the value of the person. And I have been in other pageant platforms, not just because I am in this platform right now, I'm just trying to brag about our platform, but I have been in other programs, other platforms, and there is a big variation between North and South in those. Exactly. And unless you're just lucky enough, that's the word I use, unless you're just lucky enough, then you become, you are from South, especially Tamil Nadu, And Bangalore is a little different. So somebody is from Karnataka and somebody is winning. There's a little difference there because there's a mix of cultures over there, and they're a little taller and a little lighter skin and things like that. But when we are from Tamil Nadu, it's more like, we are less mixed with the North folks. So we are very typical. And I kind of feel like other platforms, they just look for tall, skinny, and just more high complexioned people and Hindi speaking people. And I just feel sad because that's not how it goes. And that's why when we see our My Dream platform, we give equal opportunities for the North and the South, and there's no discrimination. And you are the great example of a super talented, wonderful person. And it's like, My Dream Entertainment crowns the talent. It doesn't crown with discrimination of North or South or East or West. That's just, we make our dreams possible for every woman on this planet. That's how I put it. So coming back to the question, how do you stay fit and slim? And after 2 kids, man, you are gorgeous. Tell us your secret.
Thank you so much for the compliment. I actually keep myself always physically active, and I think it also runs in my genes. My dad is very skinny, tall,
and you're a bundle of energy.
Yeah. So that's about it. And I always keep running around. I'm a person who cannot stay idle. I have to have so many things to accomplish, always on my basket, and I always keep looking for what's next, what's next, what's next. And for your before question, I definitely want to mention this. I've always felt home. I've never felt that I'm talking with a bunch of North Indian people, South Indian people. I've always felt home. Each and every contestant, participant, hosts, MCs, organizers, coordinators, though everybody speaks Hindi, I've always felt home, and I'm so lucky enough to say I'm very thankful and grateful to each and every one of you, and especially Rashmi and Janaki. As you said, they always honor talent.
Yes, and we follow the leader.
Yeah.
Yes, we follow the leader, and our leader gives importance to good qualities. And Rashmi ji is a person who cares for everyone, and she's not like, I always watch Tyra Banks. Have you watched Tyra Banks? Yeah, I love Tyra Banks. And then when I saw when I saw Rashmi ji, I'm like, she's real Indian Desi version and American and Desi version of Tyra Banks, because she's always very sweet and so pleasant, so beautiful. And my thing to our technical team and our CTO, Janakji, would be Tyra Banks combined with CoverGirl. And so they were on the CoverGirl magazine. So me, you, we all want to be on CoverGirl magazine, Janakji. So let's get ahead. Why not, right? And our platform gives us the opportunity to walk on New York Fashion Week, and then we had our beautiful Chaitanya Paluju go on the Cannes Festival in over there in Europe, and it's so beautiful. I mean, our platform keeps expanding, and it is so beautiful. So I had always this question: does our journey ends with the tiara, or it begins with the tiara with My Dream platform? What do you think?
It definitely begins with the tiara. I feel like, all this time I was just learning, getting myself into a better version of myself. But I really feel, the something is there on my shoulders, and it's not like, modeling or acting in a movie or for me, I mean, you can even do this without the tiara, but of course, there are a lot of opportunities which you get with the tiara after so much of recognition and so many things. But for me, I want to use this and definitely want to give back to the community in some way or the other. Even if you can help one single person, one single woman, one single child, whatever, if you can inspire anybody around me, I would be all in for that. And that would be my purpose with the crown. From the date I was crowned, I'm trying to be more distinct, to give back to the community, to help anybody through this crown. And I want to make the crown more powerful. It's not just for walking on the ramp or dressing up, and that's not the purpose for what I worked so hard and I got this. So I definitely want to use this for more meaningful purposes and give back to the community a lot. I mean, it's it's not like saying just give back to the community. I don't want to say things I actually want to do. So I will. I'm working towards it, and let's see how much I can give
Positive
back.
role model. No, actually, you have, I mean, we all know Meenal Manikandan. I mean, even in Texas, we know her because you've been out there, you post beautiful pictures, you do a lot of stuff in the community, you connect with a lot of girls. So we know you, even with your last name, not just as Meenal. Meenal Manikandan, we know her. So that's how our platform, it just gives the exposure, and always Rashmiji tags all of us all, keeps us connected throughout the country. Plus, we are expanding into a lot of other countries. I mean, obviously our platform from India, but to New Zealand and Australia and a lot of places. It just makes us feel like very proud that our platform is expanding. And like, and then within our community, we know Meenal. That's how we know each other. Like, if not, how do we know each other, right? And so, and I know that you're a positive inspiration, and you're doing so much. And winning that title, I know you're gonna keep up your to live up to the standards, as well as the words of the beautiful title. And your epic picture, Rashmi ji and you hold hands up in the air like that. That everybody of us talked about it. I was like, wow, that is because we love you and we love Rashmi ji, and two of her sweethearts unite hands in the air like that, right? It just felt like a women, like a Liberty Statue women, like especially from United States of America. It just felt like, like those goosebumps. It just felt so beautiful. So you should really make that picture big in your home. And that's so stunning, so beautiful. I definitely recommend that picture.
That would be my most memorable, most joyous. I cannot describe that
Of
moment.
a lifetime, right?
Yeah. And I was titled Mrs. Bharat, New York. I mean, I don't know. I had immense joy. I think you could see that on my face on that.
Yeah. Oh, and I think it was was it a pink? No, it was a blue gown. Was it blue gown? Yeah, blue gown, and the style was so stylish. It had like a little bit of a bow on the thing. See, I have a lot of remembrance, and I really loved that gown. And I think you chose a very beautiful. You have beautiful shoulders, so you kind of had that. It was so beautiful. You should make that as a big picture. And Rashmi ji, no matter what, she's so simple and she just stars out. And then sometimes I always say, I have to tell you, Rashmi ji, even when she was like shooting with like a lot of younger girls, right? Younger teenage girls, she stuns and she just stars out. And I tell her, and I say, don't think that I'm just like, saying that because you are Rashmi ji, but you really come up so beautiful, even among the teenage girls. That both of you were looking so fabulous in that picture, in hands up in the air. It just was stunning moment, beautiful. We loved it. And I don't think so. I've seen a picture like that in any other pageant. So that picture is definitely going to be an epic picture. I would say that.
Thank you so much. I'm so much honored to even hear that because that's one of my most joyous moments of entire 2021. I cannot say, I have no words to describe that except, my much gratitude to Rashmi ji. And as you say, she is so stylish. Any simple sari she wears, we are so decked up with hairstyle, makeup, everything. But still she comes and stands next to you, she steals the show. Then you're like, okay.
Rashmi ji would be like, oh my God, I steal the show. I mean, she's a diva, and obviously she is. She's something, but we admire her, and we sometimes actually copy her. It's okay. And we take her as our role model. And but there's nothing wrong in taking positive and good inspirations and good qualities from good people. And so many of people, once you win the tiara, believe it or not, people who come from the next year, they look up to you, Meenal, and they would be like, wow, we're gonna look how she answered, how she walked. And Janakji was saying that he was so proud of you. He was like, she's a pro now. She walked so beautiful on the stage, flawless. And I'm like, yeah, I mean,
you won't even believe that the first pageant which I participated, that was the only thing which I needed to fix. So today I'm very confident that I can train even anybody who comes, who needs help. But the first time when I was there, everything else was good. That's the only thing that I needed to fix certain things here and there. But with me, I'm always ready to learn. I'm always ready to learn. Always, always. How much ever you learn, learning never stops. Always the known is just a drop and unknown is an ocean. So that is the one that inspired me along the entire process, and I'm here today as a winner of Mrs. Bharat USA. But then, yeah, of course, learning never stops, and I did fix my walk.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, he was so proud of you. He was telling us, and then he said, "No, she perfected herself." I mean, that's all what it
And
means
I
in this
also
field.
won the title of Mrs. Catwalk for this,
Oh,
for Mrs. Bharat.
wow. That's like a wow. That you made it possible, right? You showed yourself I am possible.
So
Wow.
that's something amazing because from the beginning to this,
Awesome. So, Meenal, how do you think that,
there is.
seeing all the beautiful girls on the stage, um, and I always feel that women are so beautiful, and it just makes it very special to be wearing all these beautiful evening gowns, and women are very special. And I think I see the screen of Meenal frozen, so let's keep talking while we have her back on the screen. So if our CTO is right there, so let's have the full screen focus so that we can have her back. Um, it's always very, very special. Okay, she's back on stage. That's good. That's good. So it's like Meenamma அதிகாலையிலும் அதிமாலையிலும் உந்தன் ஞாபகமே. I always feel that, like, I'm from the town from Meenakshi, and she's a woman very powerful. And I'm very happy and proud of that name reverberating as Miss Bharat USA. Like I said, this year is the year starting from Kamala Harris. It's the year of the women who speak our language. Yay! So when you were young, did you always dream about being a beauty queen?
I'm always inclined towards, fashion and, decking yourself up and looking pretty. And I'm tall, and anybody who sees me, I mean, the first thing they used to tell me is, man, you should be doing modeling. So that's always been the first comment which I get from people, whoever I come across and whoever I meet. So I think that kept on, igniting in myself, but I actually didn't venture out because growing back those days, I didn't have this much of exposure or, the opportunities to know where, what, because we are so much focused, as I said, like my family is very conservative, very traditional, not orthodox, but, we're very close knit where we have, only certain things are important. But my parents have never stopped me from doing anything I wanted. I used to do fashion shows. I go for dance competitions, being a school pupil leader, or I have taken a lot of leadership roles, but I've never ventured into the pageant world. So I think there has to be a time, and I think there's nothing more great that I could have achieved, even not even the Miss category, but I'm really proud that I'm Mrs. Bharat USA.
Yes.
Because this for women, once after you're married, they think, okay, kids, family, and only the world becomes very small. And then the taking care of me, the taking care of myself, what I want, what my needs were, all just vanishes. They say it's okay, but I'm so proud of myself on that part that I didn't, let that go. And I want to inspire every other woman, even who's watching this interview. Don't let any dull moment come across or even dull your sparkle out. Always keep taking care of yourself. Anything it might be, even it might be a small thing, keep pursuing it, keep going for it. And nothing just stops you. Age is just a number.
Yeah, that is very true. And actually, age, there is a famous scientist who actually had said, if you don't know your age, you would keep going. I mean, it's just age. Sometimes knowing the age just pulls you down, and that's how I feel. And especially this platform. I mean, me becoming, I always loved being a beauty queen. Like, not really about the beauty part of it, but like, having a tiara. I love wearing tiara, right? Like, it just makes us feel so special. And our platform gives such beautiful tiaras. I mean, I'm just like so honored. And I'm just like, for me, it's just that I like those wearing the tiara, walk around and My Dream platform, we just like, make everyone happy, those, and me being a dentist, and I like to see that My Dream is making everybody smile and beautiful. And that's just, like I'm a dentist. Now I have more work. They all want to have teeth whitening. With all that
She is
smiles.
always mentioned about you to us. See, my queen, Mrs. X Factor Queen. She's always, always so much outgoing. You were a role model for us in so many other ways. During the previous pageants, she always used to say a lot about you. Even on a personal note, on a platform where we're having a virtual pageant. Um, so this is how I think we inspire each other. And thanks
Yes.
a lot for all the inspiration you've given us, all the makeup tips, all the lightings, so
Oh
many
yeah,
things
you
during
remember
the
all of
pageant.
those, huh?
Every little thing
That's so
contributes
sweet.
to someone's victory. Someday. This is an
Uh-huh.
example.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a great connecting platform, and all these little tips. My friends, like we learn during this journey, right? Like a lot, we transform. So I have a question. So Meenal 10 years before and Meenal 10 years now, what are the transformation? I want 10, like, in Tamil, Anand Vigadan, if you see, like, Aari Vidyasam, right? Like, say, there will be two pictures. This is for the viewers. There's this famous magazine in Tamil Nadu. We all read it most of the time, and they have two pictures, and you have to find six differences. So now this is Meenal's question. So 10 years back, Meenal, 10 years now, Meenal, we need 10 differences.
I'm thinking. I'm definitely much more confident, 10 years before and 10 years now. I'm more driven, and more self-driven, and I'm more determined. And now I'm like, there's nothing that can stop you. That attitude, that positive attitude has grown up a lot, and I'm very forgiving. Before I used to be like, no, 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 that's wrong. Like now, at 10 years now later, like I'm very forgiving. And I think I'm very goal oriented, and I'm always a strong and positive person from growing up. So that has always been the same.
What about
But
before My Dream and after My Dream?
after my dream, now I don't think anything can stop me from anything I want to do.
Yay! You are
That,
unstoppable.
that credit goes to my dream. I truly say it, not just for the sake of saying it. That attitude, that confidence, my dream has given it to me. As Ashwiji always says, they don't sell dreams. They make your dreams come true. It's true and it's happened, and I think I'm a example for that.
Your smiles, we make your dreams come true, right?
Yeah,
That's so special. Yeah, and so what about COVID? So what was your take on this 2 years of pandemic? I know My Dream, we kept people going with entertaining them and giving them confidence with these contests. And how did you pass through this 2 years of pandemic? It's still not over, but
yeah, it's still
how
not.
did you go through?
Initially, I think it was, I think it is a major sudden shock to all of us because we have never been through such type of a pandemic situation. But seeing my kids put up through this pandemic situation, sometimes I'm like, why am I even whining or cribbing about it? These kids who were so young are ready to take up virtual school. We as human beings, we can adapt to any situation. Provided this is the means, this is the limit which we have. I think we are able to put up with whatever thing. The only thing that I was most worried about, losing so many lives, which could not be saved, and all of those families were affected by COVID. That that is irreplaceable. We cannot. I don't have any words to say, but I really we feel very sorry for them. But hopefully, before next pandemic hits, we all are very well prepared and not in a similar type of situation. But still, we are hanging in there. Trying to be safe, getting our shots. Just hope for better days and better things to come across, and this COVID situation to be completely changed into our before COVID days. I'm hoping it will come soon. Always hope is the only thing that keeps us going each and every day. So I'm hoping for the best and better days to come. But yeah, COVID has changed a lot of things, virtually, but thanks to, the virtual platform. Otherwise, so many things could not have been possible, starting from
Yes.
medical to shopping to entertainment, so many things, so many things. So we
And
all have to,
be connected through these throughout the
yeah,
world,
yeah,
kept us going. Beautiful.
yeah, yeah. And I saved so much of time driving across, and I made so many beautiful memories during this entire pandemic season.
Yes, yes.
There are so many
And let's do
problems.
some. Part, what was the last line?
No, I said there are so many pros and cons. It's just how
Yeah,
we look at
definitely, of course. Yeah. So let's do some andakshari, right? A little bit, a small 2-minute andakshari. So let me start.
it. I'm
Kanman.
not a great singer,
It's
but
okay.
please
You can
bear.
just sing some song. It's okay. And I will join with you in case if I know the song. Even I'm not a great singer. Let's do. I mean, since we were from the same language.
Uh-huh.
கண்மணி அன்போடு காதலன் நான் எழுதும் கடிதமே பொன்மணி உன் வீட்டில் சௌக்கியமா நான் இங்கு சௌக்கியமே. And this is to Meenal. உன்னை எண்ணி பார்க்கையில் கவிதை கொட்டுதே அதை எழுத நினைக்கையில் வார்த்தை முற்றுதே. They, a, anything.
Ta,
Yeah, anything, you know.
ah, I'm thinking what to sing.
Or
Tam,
those.
I'll sing this one. I think it's an old song. தாமர பூவுக்கும் தண்ணிக்கும் என்னைக்கும் சண்டையே வந்ததில்ல மாமன அள்ளி நீ தாவணி போட்டுக்கோ மச்சினி யாரும் இல்ல. Okay, after that I don't know the lines. I forgot.
So now I know Telugu words of Lali Lali, so I'm going to do Telugu song. Lali 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 Vatapatra Saiki Varahala Lali రాజీవ నేత్రలకే రతన నా ఆ
Ah,
ఆ
A.
ఆ ఆ ఆ అమ్మ
Oh.
అప్ప రజనీ సాంగ్ రజనీ సాంగ్ సూపర్ స్టార్
Song all என்ன இருக்குன்னு யோசிக்கிறேன் நான்.
அம்மாவன் we'll sing together. You remember those? அம்மாவென்றழைக்காத
உயிரில்லையே
அம்மாவை வணங்காத உயர்வில்லையே. That was nice. That was cute. I mean, it's just fun, right? For the viewers too, when they watch and all of a sudden, it's just boring talking, and then, sometimes they connect. And nowadays, the conversation has to be kept very, very nice so that, they keep watching. It's kind of like media entertainment is just like, you lose your TRP rating, man. You lose your TRP rating if you don't come up with some cute stuff. Okay, now let's do some rapid fire round. Yay! I mean, simple.
Sure.
Okay, so favorite color. So we get to know more about you.
Red.
Hey, I know that. I guessed it. Favorite actor. Bollywood.
Rajnikant, superstar.
The Bollywood na soltene. What about Bollywood?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Hey, I know that. I mean, we all love Shah Rukh Khan. Yay! What about the heroine? Okay, heroine, but she has to be from Tamil Nadu, went into Bollywood. We know we have a lot of those girls.
Went into Bollywood. I actually like Nayanthara.
But is she into Bollywood yet? Not yet. Right?
Not
Akka post she's so stunning. I mean, she parallels, right? Nayanthara parallels with Rajnikant and anywhere, wherever she is. Okay, CTO, our Chief Technical Officer, we need to get Nayanthara as soon as possible with our shows. I mean, she is a beautiful star. Our shows will rock. Not just the Bollywood girls. There is a beautiful star from the South called Nayanthara. She's a stunning diva. She might be expensive, but She's stunning. We all follow her. She's so stunning. She's so awesome. And okay, then who is your favorite? No, what is your favorite car? Except Tesla. Except Tesla.
Oh, except Tesla.
Yeah, I know, because after Elon Musk came, right? I mean, come on, we all became fans of Tesla. So you have to have something else. So what except Tesla?
Something else. I'm always a fan of Benz.
Oh, nice.
The comfort.
So,
Yeah.
favorite designer?
Designer. Actually, I don't stick on with one particular designer. Like I'm kind of.
Hey, you're being careful, huh? She's being careful. I mean,
You can feel all outfits, right? Like I like to be unique, so I just go with whoever I like.
That's like, when you ask the actresses in India, right? Like, or any field, I mean, any world, you just ask them Hollywood, Bollywood, which is your favorite director or actor? They're like, I cannot stick with one. Hey. That was so sweet. Which is your favorite platform?
Platform in the sense?
Entertainment platform.
Of course, my dream.
Yay, you got that right. It's always my dream entertainment, right? I mean, we are special. And so that's a beautiful segment we have so far. So Meenal, you have some thought processes you want to share to the future participants. Mrs. South Asia World is coming up. And we also have our Bharat Guts talent season. The next season is coming up. So please share your views about our platform or about our contest and everything, what happens in our, in our field to our viewers, and encourage them, and some words of inspiration. Please go ahead, share with us.
Sure. Definitely, it's my honor. So this is my one thing which I want to tell to all the viewers. Beauty pageants are just not walking across the ramp or you're dressing up. I mean, if you're thinking of putting a child into it, or if you're thinking of participating as yourself, or you're thinking in participating in the couple category, be it anything, it gives you so much of encouragement, and you are going to be a better version of yourself, because it's not just the walk and getting dressed up. You have to prepare yourself to put yourself on the stage. So that process, while you're preparing, you are going to be a better version of yourself. Trust me, because we don't have that time for ourselves usually. So when you're registered somewhere, you're committed, you want to be the better version of yourself. So use this opportunity to take time for yourself and register yourself in any platform, any event from My Dream. It's definitely going to be, I cannot say how much it's going to be getting yourself into a better version of yourself, but it did, and it will. And if at all you're participating, as always Rashmiji says, do not worry about winning the crown. Enjoy the process, trust the journey, and be more confident. Give your whole self, and of course there is nothing more worthy than hard work and determination. And hard work never goes out, without being benefited. So hard work will always pay you back in any form or the other. It might not be, you might not be the title the winner, or or you might not even get anything at all, but there's something that's awaiting you at the end of the corner. So just believe that. Enjoy, any opportunity you get, give the best, enjoy the process, and put your whole self in. Don't just be there for the sake of it. If you're registering in any of these events, give your best and be confident. I think that's it, and it will be a piece of cake after, if you follow only these 3 simple tricks.
Awesome.
And
yeah, that was so sweet of you to share a lot of positive and inspirational words to our viewers. And we would encourage a lot of women. We have more contests coming up. The whole year is going to be, hopefully we have a beautiful new year. and Happy New Year and happy holidays to you all. And hopefully we have a great year ahead of us, and we have a lot of contests lined up. Mrs. South Asia World is coming up, and people, and Meenal, this is like the next level up, and you could also join the contest, as well as, it's like Mrs. South Asia World, like, would be the next level. And then we also have the Asia World, right? So it's just like, that titles, they're very special, very unique, and they make you very confident, and you can be the star, and you can guide more people. And we also want you to, there's also the options of when you become the participant of Mrs. South Asia World, you get to participate for the talent, for the Bharat Got Talent, you don't have an again to register it again. So it'll be a part of that. So it'll be like a bonus. And so you can be like a double winner, triple winner. And especially with My Dream Entertainment, we fulfill your dreams. And so that will be one shot to fulfill all of your dreams with the talent, as well as with the beauty and the confidence. So we would encourage all our viewers to think about participating in our upcoming events and get involved more actively in our platform, because My Dream, we keep your dreams fulfilled as your journey begins with just joining with us and connecting with us. And this is your host, Dr. Sun. And thank you so much all for this lovely evening, and love you all. Happy New Year.